Most parents don't realize this, but some of the products you trust the most are quietly working against your child's development. Not because you're careless, not because you did something wrong, but because these products are marketed as helpful, when in reality, they replace experiences your child's brain and body actually need. Pediatricians see the effects months or even years later. Parents don't, because these delays don't announce themselves. They happen silently. And by the end of this video, you're going to look at your home very differently. Not with guilt, with clarity. Let's start with one of the most trusted baby products of all time. You buy it because you're exhausted. Your baby wants to move. You want them safe. So you put them inside a baby walker. Here's what most parents don't realize. When a baby is in a walker, they're not learning how to walk. They're learning how to push, roll, and rely on support. Real walking requires balance.
Core strength. Falling.
Correcting. Trying again. But the walker removes all of that. Studies show babies who use walkers walk weeks later and score lower on early motor assessments. And there's something even more important. Those wobbly attempts on the floor, that frustration you feel bad watching, that's not failure. That's the nervous system wiring itself. When a baby catches themselves before falling, their brain is learning. When their legs shake while pulling up, muscles are building memory. The walker skips the lesson, and it gives mobility before judgment. Stairs, hot drinks, edges. That's why pediatricians didn't just warn parents about walkers.
They called for a ban.
Now let's talk about something almost every nursery has. Seats that hold babies upright before they can sit on their own. They look harmless, supportive, even therapeutic. But sitting isn't something you teach. It's something the body earns. Babies learn to sit by rolling, pushing up, building deep core muscles from the inside out. When we prop them into a seated position too early, we skip the preparation phase. Imagine being placed into a position your muscles aren't ready to support. That's what these seats do. Instead of strengthening, they encourage collapse. Floor time fixes this. Letting babies move through positions naturally creates real, functional strength. Now, let's talk about a product parents defend fiercely. Screens. And before you feel judged, pause.
This isn't about blame.
It's about understanding how learning actually happens. Babies don't learn language from videos, even educational ones. They learn from back and forth interaction, from you responding to their sounds, from watching your face move, from rhythm and timing. Screens capture attention, but they don't respond. Bright colors and fast movement hijack focus, but they don't teach meaning. And there's something else parents don't realize. Highly stimulating content can make real life feel boring. Real play is slower. Real conversation takes patience. When babies get used to constant stimulation, it becomes harder for them to engage with the quieter interactions. Their brains actually need to develop language. Now, let's talk about toys. The ones that light up, sing, flash, and perform. They're marketed as smart toys. But they don't make children smarter. They do the thinking for them. When the toy leads, your child follows. When the toy performs, your child watches. But when play is simple, blocks, spoons, boxes, your child has to imagine,
create,
problem solve. That's where executive function is built. Simple toys calm the nervous system. They invite focus instead of demanding attention. If you've ever noticed your child ignore a loud toy and play with the box instead, that's not an accident. That's development. Now we need to talk about something more serious. Products marketed as sleep solutions. Infant sleep positioners, cushion pods, cozy nests. These scare pediatricians for a reason. Babies are meant to sleep on a firm, flat surface, with nothing else in the crib. Soft sleep products restrict movement and increase suffocation risk. But there's also a developmental cost. During sleep, babies naturally shift, turn their heads, move their limbs. Those movements strengthen muscles and support motor development. Positioners restrict all of that. A bare crib might look uncomfortable to adults, but to a baby it's freedom. And finally, let's talk about food pouches. They're convenient,
Clean. Portable.
and for occasional use, they're fine. But when they become the main way a child eats, development suffers. Self-feeding teaches coordination, grip strength, chewing, sensory exploration. Squeezing food directly into the mouth removes all of it. Babies need to touch food, smell it, mash it, miss their mouth, and try again. That mess isn't a problem. It's practice. And here's the part no one tells parents. Every product on this list is new. Walkers,
Seats.
pouches, electronic toys. Babies developed just fine without them. For thousands of years, we didn't suddenly need them. They were sold to us. Not because parents are foolish, but because modern parenting is exhausting. And the industry promises help. So here's what I want you to do. Don't throw everything away. But tonight, walk through your home and ask one simple question. Is this product doing something my child's body or brain should be learning to do itself? That one question changes everything. Comment below which product surprised you the most. And if this video helped you see parenting differently, share it with another parent. Because the most powerful thing you can give your child isn't the right product. It's time,
Space.
connection, and trust in how development actually works.